What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. T-Biz here. It's Microman Monday on a Tuesday. This video is for Adapa 11 and TK421 and Optimus B for people that like Microman and like, I guess, mechs. And this is a look at the ATM 09ST Scopedog with Chirico Cuvie from Takara Toys. It's not necessarily a Microman product, but it is. I mean, it doesn't go along with Microman lore. It's something of its own, but it is has a Microman figure, a Microman design style figure with it. But I guess you can get it to go with a Microman or Micronauts too, since it fits the actual Microman figure in it and stuff. You can do whatever you want, your imagination is yours. But anyhow, this is the figure of the Scopedog in a sit-down mode, obviously. It's easier for the figure to get in that way. You can step on this and get right into the cockpit. There's ridiculous amounts of articulation within this figure and just so much detail. Here's a look at the figure, the pilot that actually goes into the vehicle. He's got about over 22 points, or 21 or 22, I think, at least maybe 21 points of articulation within the upper thighs, within the knees, and the ankles, the waist. He's also, I think, doesn't have an ab crunch. Yeah, he's got ab crunch. Swivels in the biceps, elbows, everything. It's just mad points of articulation on this figure. But they do fall apart easily. It's a problem with Microman figures, is they're kind of delicate and they do fall apart really easily. And I'm missing his pistol. He does have a pistol, but when I bought this, I didn't think I was ever going to do reviews, so I'm missing a lot of parts to it. There's one of the hand trees with, I guess these are like the pilot hands, and then these are just the flesh hands. And this is his gun. I'm missing the long barrel and I'm missing the stock at the end, but this part is articulated. This part also comes off, and the figure can actually carry it with this handle, like so. And yeah, this is a ridiculously hard figure to review because there's so much to him. Let's get this in stand-up mode. As you can see, these flap up. There we go. Yeah, this figure is not an easy figure to review. Well, arm does fall off. It's a bad thing about some of these Takara figures, is some of the parts do fall off pretty easily. But yeah, there's articulation within the shoulders, within the elbows. He is missing a thumb on here, but the fists swivel. These legs do have a couple points of articulation in the legs and the knees and stuff. Let me snap that in. I don't think I snapped that in all the way. But yeah, there you go. They do bend. He also has somewhat of a ankle rock. But yeah, you can pose the hell out of this thing if you want to. It's ridiculous. There's a ton of blast plates and all kinds of guards and protector things and stuff. I think I need to get this to snap in. Can't remember. Oh, it just lays flat like that. I forgot. There's these pins for when I guess it needs to be stuck into the ground on both sides. Ridiculous detail as far as paint with this dirt on the bottom of the feet. These pegs come down too. Also has wheels to roll on a little bit. But yeah, there's just so much to this figure. It's freaking ridiculous. Cockpit also articulated in more ways than one. The visor lifts up. The scopes actually move, and they can also flip like so. They're also translucent colored plastic. Cockpit also raises up. There's like a roll cage in there, or somewhat of like a protective roll cage or whatever on top. There's the handlebars. See if I can get them to. They are kind of easy to fall apart. This part right here does tend to fall apart easily. But I have it bent so the pilot could get in, but underneath there are some hoses. It's kind of a pain in the butt to get it to move. But let's get the figure in there. This is kind of a well, it's easier if you have these moved out of the way. You can get them in there pretty good. But yeah, there's just ridiculous detail in the cockpit. If you can see it in the right light. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It's not bad at all. But can't get him to sit in there. See, I gotta bend his knees a little bit. But yeah, this thing is epic, and it is huge, and it's ridiculous. There you go. Yeah, this thing is a monster of a figure, or a vehicle and a figure. But yeah, it's just ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. And he's pretty expensive. I bought him, I think, in 2006. Can't remember if I paid $300 or $200 for him. But if you can find him online, get him. But yeah, he will cost you a pretty penny. The paint on this thing is tremendous. Painstaking detail they put into this. It's just ridiculous. You might be able to find some better reviews of this online, but I just wanted to share this with you guys because a lot of people have been saying, like, man, you don't do any more Microman stuff. Yeah, I know, because I'm not off on Mondays, which I did dub it Microman Mondays, which was stupid. I should just have it just Microman whatever day. Just I could do it any other day I want. But yeah, this is probably the prize out of my Microman collection. I need to get a lot of them together, but I also need to put a lot of them together and fix a lot of them because they're just kind of scattered and stuff. And plus, when I was collecting Microman, I never thought I'd be doing reviews. So I am missing parts for this that I should obviously have. But I do have them somewhere. Just not sure where. Gun does fit in his hand, but I can't remember if... Yeah, there we go. It's just the bad thing about these Takara figures is they do fall apart pretty easily. And they don't always hold weapons very easily either. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to want to hold that, but we'll see. We'll try to make it happen. Barely. Yeah, almost a no-go on that gun, but I got him to hold it just a little bit. But anyway, let's look at the Scopedog. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And yeah, I'll be posting some more reviews. It'll be a lot easier to review than this figure because this thing is just ridiculous. It is just a huge figure and kind of almost a pain in the ass, especially to review. But just look at the manual. It does have a handle in this part. I believe it does come up, but it's hard to get it to open without the handle. It did break. It was a really delicate part, so if you do get it, just watch out for that because it will break. Some info on the character in the anime, I guess. There's Chirico Cuvie with the animated look. More info. Some info and stats on the figure and stuff. What it can do. Poses and stuff. All kinds of information. There's the gun, what it actually looks like if it had all the parts. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Look at the box. The box is pretty much the same thing, but it does have this cool kind of like prism holographic foil type lettering, which is nice and makes for a good display. It also opens up like a book, some Velcro to reveal the figure. You do have to cut it open to get the figure and accessories out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll have some more reviews soon. Peace.